Hello. Welcome to I Hate Myself, but I need to turn my Spanish homework in. This is my second time starting to record this video, and I probably will never upload it or do anything with what I'm recording right now, but it's fine. You know what, let me just kind of... There we go. That's a bit better. But here's my stickers and decorations on my computer. Got reppin' local esports team that I used to be a part of. Shiny Fido. Gotta love Sonya and the Emperor. I don't know why I have this sticker on here. Sticker that I got from the esports couch. Manatee stamps. Gotta love them. I like Pigeon. Pigeon cool. My favorite Pokemon. Kabutops. Shiny Smoliv. And Possum drawing. One of my co-workers gave me. Alright, time to log in. My screensaver is a picture of my dog because I like her. I don't know why I don't have it of my puppy that I had in kindergarten, but that was like my Easter gift in kindergarten. I don't know why I have the one that's not technically my dog. I guess because she's gray, and gray is my favorite color. Anyway, let's get started on my Spanish. Choose the best word to complete each sentence. Voy a pagar con blank. Es una visa. That would be mi tarjeta de crédito, as opposed to dinero en efectivo, because dinero en efectivo is cash. And mi tarjeta de crédito would be my credit card. So that's the one I'm going to do. No me gusta esta falda a raya. I cannot roll my R's very good. No me gusta esta falda a rayas. Me blank grande. This is one that I actually don't know. But I'm going to use context clues because my choices are me liso grande or me queda grande. And I'm going to assume it's queda because that would like fit with me gusta, because it's saying like it blanks me instead of saying I blank me, if that makes sense. And I was right. I have no idea what those words mean. Let me see if I have the option. Nope, it's not gonna show me that word, but it's fine. Wait. Me queda grande. I don't know what that means. Me quedas. Oh, there we go. Oh, let me turn up my volume so then you can hear my audio.
Me queda grande.
Me queda grande. It's too big on me. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, because it's kind of like it fits me big. Here, you know what? I'm actually going to look up the definition of quedar, I'm assuming. Instead of relying on context clues, I'm actually going to look up literal translation. Is quedar even a noun? Even how the noun is? Okay. I don't know. Because I think it's not something that can easily be direct translation-ified. But that's okay. ¿Dónde están blank? Necesito pagar. ¿Dónde están las cajas? O ¿dónde están los probadores? I don't know. But I have a thingy that will literally tell me what it is.
Probadores.
Ugh. Probadores. Dressing rooms. So it's gonna be las cajas, which is what I was assuming. But I didn't want to be wrong.
La caja.
Is it like saying like the registers or the box? Yeah. Cash register. Yeah. I knew the word caja, box. Me gusta la ropa estampada. I don't even know what that word means. Por eso prefiero esta camisa lisa o de lunares. Let me actually look up.
De lunares.
Polka dot. So estampada would probably be another type of pattern.
Estampado.
Maybe?
Estampada.
Either that or like discounted, I don't know. Patterned. Yeah. Which makes sense because it's like stamped on. So I'm assuming it's de lunares then, yeah. Wow, I've finished 1 of 5 pages of the first module that I have to complete. It's okay, I have a couple more grace period days because this, as of now, will be turned in late, all the stuff that I was supposed to do. But it's okay, it's fine. It's fine. I do this all the time. But yeah.
La lana.
I don't know what that means. Wool
La seda.
and silk. What's this?
El algodón.
Cotton. And mezclilla? No.
La mezclilla.
Okay, that is the word. Mezclilla. So yeah, it's gotta be that one. But yeah. I'm just one of the things that like throughout my life I've liked about myself is that I'm a nice person, that I'm like a kind person and stuff, but I'm starting to realize I'm fucking not. I just want people to like me, so I will do whatever I think I have to do to make them like me. Because if I were a kind person and a nice person, I wouldn't be running my mouth so much when shit's hitting the fan with like my friendships and stuff. I don't know. I'm just not a good person. But it's okay. This has to mean leather. They need to be talking about leather here. Yeah. I'm so smart. I didn't even hardly have to. Lino's linen, isn't it?
El lino.
Probably not. Oh yeah, it is. At least something makes sense. But yeah. Kind of feel like I need to start over with everything. I don't know. And And I don't think, like, no matter what I do with my life, I don't think I'm ever going to be satisfied with whatever choice I make. Because I just exist as an unhappy person. And I don't think I can expect to become someone that exists as a happy person. I think it's just a matter of figuring out how to not have mental breakdowns because I'm not happy as much as I'd like to be. And then I'm upset way more often than I'd like to be. Maybe it's because I got too much damn free time. I don't know. But yeah. I'm just not a super happy person. I don't know. And that's fine. What the hell is it? Hecho a mano.
Hecho a mano. Hecha a mano.
Oh, this is adjectives. Okay. That should have made complete sense. Because I literally know hecho and hecha. I know what that means. And I know what a hand is. Like, these are both words that I've learned. That's crazy. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, I got that right. Oh my god. Wow, context clues did not work with that one.
Rebajado. Rebajada. Está rebajado. Está rebajada.
Why did that have to be such a long example? Okay, to be on sale. If it's a discount, no. Okay. Opuesto de caro. Oh, the opposite of expensive is cheap. There we go.
De marca.
Okay. I'm so tired. I literally haven't been in this semester for like more than 2 weeks. Like, this is the start of the second week that I'm recording this. It's Monday, Labor Day. So I haven't even technically started week 2 of my third semester of full-time college or whatever. And I'm miserable already because I don't have a good relationship with school. I think, I don't know. I don't know.
Ahorrar.
Because now that I'm not in public school and I'm in college, all of the parts, like, all I get is the bad parts of school now. Like, the things that I didn't like about school. It's like, literally, take classes, get homework assigned, and then boom, done. But yeah, in public school, you know, you were kind of in it with other people, and you kind of get that daily routine, get to know people, and like you could have lunch with them, have multiple classes with them and all that. It was a lot easier to do that. But at college it's not that way. And you have to depend on yourself to build your social life. Well, it kind of depends on the classes you take, because I'm doing choir, and that's pretty fun, but I don't know. I'm just not the type of person that is that's successful with a lower level of structure in my life because I don't have, I guess, the mental fortitude to create my own structure. Yeah. And so I need outside structure for everything, but I don't have that anymore. So it makes it very difficult. Honestly, working in the summer, would become a drag. But at the very least, it was like a more structured, like on time. Like all I had to do was worry about getting my job done. And then for the rest of it, I just left all my obligations at work. I don't like having obligations that come home with me. And I want to be a teacher, so all that, my job will be obligations that follow me home. And it's great. I can't think of anything else that I'd rather do than teaching. A part of it's the sunk cost fallacy because I've already spent so much time doing education-oriented classes. And I also think part of it is that I'm good at learning, so I have it in my mind that I would be really good at helping other people learn, but I think it'll be the opposite. I haven't struggled enough. But it's okay. I just don't think no matter what I'll do, I'll feel truly fulfilled or happy doing it. I don't know why I want to teach because I'll get paid like crap and I'll have a miserable life and all this. Like, I'm gonna have to live with my parents forever. Like, I don't think I'll ever find like my people that I can actually not have just hate me after long enough, because I'm always good at eventually screwing things up. The only thing that saved me with my past friendships is that I moved, and now I don't. The memory they have of me is, you know how it goes. I don't need to explain it, but yeah. That doesn't make sense. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I've not been a good friend of people recently. And part of it's because I've been accepting people not being good friends to me for so long, and now I'm having to set the record straight and, kind of pare down, purge all the people in my life that don't do me any good, that don't do right by me, having to make amends with the people, that are good with me, but I haven't prioritized them enough because I've spread myself so thin to try and be cool with everybody that I've just become not a good friend anywhere. It's great.
La venta. La talla.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. And I really want to learn Spanish, but I can only take online classes at the school I'm at right now, and that makes me so miserable. And yeah, I'm very demotivated because I have fun. When I was in public school, I had a lot of fun with language learning, and I felt like I was doing something, but now I just don't have fun with any of it. but it's okay. But yeah. That's one out of however many done. Let's go back where it gives me the list of things that I need to do. Okay, I did that. I did that. Okay. Actually, my loadout is not that bad. Because it's blocked out better. I think I might like this professor better than my previous professor because, like I was saying before, I need more structure that isn't from me. If I can't build my own structure, I need structure outside to help me stay on track. And there's more of this, harder deadlines, even though it's like, there's like grace periods. And if I'm good at one thing, I can grovel. And I can, grovel. That's all I can say. I can grovel to a professor as long as I have an in-person rapport with them, because I feel like I'm pretty decent at building a rapport with professors, I think. It kind of depends on like the vibe and stuff, but I think depending, on a few factors, I can build a connection with the professor and then get away with some shit. So if I have any advice, I'm gonna pass down what my mama taught me. What assignment did I just do? What assignment did I just do? What the hell? Well, let me go down here. Yeah, I just did that. I just did this. Yeah, 11-2. Sorry, my e-textbook is being ass. I did this. Yeah, don't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't try and tell me otherwise.
Uno. Yo llevo unos pantalones lisos.
Can't remember what lisos is. So let me look it up.
Liso. Lisa.
Okay, that makes sense. So that would be A.
Dos. Yo llevo una blusa de lunares. Tres.
I don't know.
Yo llevo una blusa estampada.
That just means of the pattern. So I guess that'd be A if it means like just generally a pattern. I don't. Let me hear that again.
Tres. Yo llevo una blusa estampada.
Okay, let me double check what estampada is. I'm pretty sure it just means a pattern.
Estampada.
I'm gonna assume it means A.
Tres. Yo llevo una blusa estampada.
I'm just gonna go with that.
Cuatro. Yo llevo unos pantalones a rayas.
A rayas? What the? Does that mean Stripes. Okay, yeah, I'm a genus.
5. Yo llevo unos pantalones de lunares.
Polka dot pants. Why? Okay, you gotta be honest. These outfits are ass. Okay. The left one, A is fine. B and C are terrible. Especially B. B is so bad. You would not catch me dead wearing that shit, and I have no fashion sense.
5. Yo llevo unos pantalones de lunares.
Polka dot on polka dot. Lord almighty.
6. Yo llevo una blusa lisa.
Lisa is solid, so that'll be C. Except it's technically not solid because it's got a gradient. At least I'm kicking ass. Alright, how many more? Technically. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. But that doesn't account for work I have in other classes. My work ethic is so ass. I'm just a mentally ill bitch. That's the only way I can put it. I don't think I'm ever gonna edit this shit. I'm gonna be real. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It's okay, maybe I'll just raw dog it and put it unedited. I don't really care. I'm gonna go tinkle downstairs. It's so dark. Okay. Y'all are gonna love this. So, the basement, you can't see shit over here, but hold on. Literally, the toilet is raw dogging in the basement. No walls or anything. No partitions. Like my dad or whoever, someone will be at the gamer desk, like just chilling. And then someone else will be over here, like peeing or pooping. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this really quick. I'm back. And yeah, I washed my hands. Okay. Let's get back upstairs to my room. I can't be asked to do any more Spanish because I've got till like Wednesday. And I'm kind of devastated because one of the classes that, like one of my favorite classes that I took my first semester starting college, it was my statistics class, even though I hate math. And it's because it was so structured and fair. The workload was fair and it was heavily structured because, you know, some of that online stuff like Pearson My Lab, that shit, it's just perfection for someone like me. So I thought, okay, so if I take another math class with this professor, maybe it's gonna be on my lab also, and I'll be successful again and it'll be great. No, because my worst fear has come true. I have to work out of the textbook. And I have the physical textbook, I do. And it's gonna be alright, but gosh dang. No, I don't like it. I remember the very first time where all of my procrastination issues and not doing my work issues, all of it started with math in 4th grade when we had to start writing our problems out of the textbook. And I know it was preparing me for college and stuff, looking back, but I just wouldn't. Here, I gotta throw away some clutter that was on my desk. My room's low-key a mess, if you couldn't tell, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but here's my stuffed animal hammock. I'm not gonna show the whole thing, but a lot of the guys up there, well, a couple of them I need to toss because I don't want anything to do with them, but a lot of my good ones up there, they're from somebody that means a lot. You know who you are, if you're watching, and I ruined everything, and I'm sorry, but it's okay. I'm still not gonna get rid of them or anything. I'm not trying to throw everything away. Well, I more or less threw a lot of things away, but not the memories and stuff. I'm not gonna throw away the memory. It's just because the things that I did, the consequences of my actions have caused my perception of people I care a lot about to be like permanently changed, and I kind of feel like I have to throw away the way that I used to see some of these people, like just completely get rid of it, kind of kill that person. That's not like, not kill the person, but like kill the version of the person, kill the person as I saw them in my mind, you know, kind of start over. And that's difficult with, you know, so many reminders, but it's okay. I don't know. But yeah, I've been kind of lonely lately, but I don't want to interact with people right now because I'll feel like I'm trying to get something out of them. Like, I want them to feel sorry for me, and I don't want to like be using people. When what I really want, I don't know. I'm just airing everything out. It's fucking crazy. Like, I want to be comforted by people. I want reassurance, but, you know, I kind of like threw all that out the window. Like, the one person that I would really seek that from, kind of threw that all away. Mostly because it wasn't fair to just have that person there for that reason, as that purpose, so, you know, I wanted to let them go. Or not even let them go, but have them be free of the burden of me, you know? Because I can be a lot, and I have the tendency to start trusting one person very intensely and just using them as my crutch, and I shouldn't be doing that. That's what therapists are for, but they cost money no matter how good of insurance you have, really. I feel like there's always a cost to something. But yeah, maybe I should find a new therapist, honestly. I don't know. Because what happens is I'll get a therapist, and then I'll become super self-aware, and things are pretty alright when I have the therapist, and then I, you know, start doing better. And then something happens, for whatever reason I don't meet with them anymore. Usually it's not me consciously not meeting with them, but like, you know, things get in the way and I don't take care of it after things have gotten in the way. And then I kind of relapse, if you will, and lose all the progress that I've made. So I need to find a different therapist, because this is a therapist that I've like come back to them like 3 different times, and maybe their approach just isn't right for me. They're a bit, like, I guess, newer to the field, like, not as experienced. Like, they started being able to officially, like, practice, like, in their own practices, like, within the past, like, 2 or 3 years. Like, they were doing residency type stuff, I don't know, like, when I was in high school. And that's when I started seeing them, because they were in this, practice that would partner with the school and go like, oh yeah, students that are struggling, you can get counseling through the school with a therapist. And let's just say it's a really bad system with the way it's run, and it doesn't end well because they hemorrhage therapists constantly because they don't make it worth, it's not a practice type thing worth staying in, not like it's a good transition, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why I'm holding this. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of feel like if someone's not in a romantic relationship with me, or if I'm not in a romantic relationship with a person, I have no business, like, you know, they're not getting anything out of me in return for, like, the support and stuff. And then it's not fair. So I feel like if I want to have the support of somebody, then I have to, like, they have to be getting something in return. It's usually, like, you know, stuff that you'd get in a romantic relationship, and that's part of why I don't open up as much, because I feel like I'm not able to repay them in a way that I think is enough. I don't know. But yeah. So I don't really want to talk to anybody right now, because all I'm gonna do is vent about, like, whine about how terrible my life is and all that. Like, I kind of had, like, a super anxious, paranoid moment a few days ago because, you know, I was talking to mutuals, and I started venting about, like, you know, situations weighing on my mind about our mutual, and, like, you know, they said something along the lines of, so you're, like, in this situation with them right now, and you're talking to their friends about it? That's interesting. And then I kind of had a mini panic in the middle of class and kind of, like, removed myself from a bunch of, like, Discord servers, unadded a bunch of people, and, like, you know, because I had this moment of, oh my goodness, so they're gonna go back and tell this person that I was running my mouth about them, even though I wasn't even ill-intended, and I didn't really say anything that I thought was mean. But I feel like anything I do wrong will get me, like, kicked out forever, and they're gonna hate me forever, and I can never be redeemed, even though that's not the case. But I feel like any little thing I do wrong will get the wrath of God in return. And so I just don't want to talk to anybody anymore, because I feel like anything I do will be wrong, because I'm not a good person, and that's okay. I guess kind of shielding people from me because I hate myself, which I think I started this video with hating myself and doing Spanish homework, and now it's not even Spanish homework anymore. I just don't want to go to sleep and start tomorrow, because then I have to go face the day again. But I've been kind of working on a chord progression that sounds, like, kind of sad and stuff. And also, sorry for all the stuff in the background. My dad was taking a shower. But so I've kind of been working on this song, but I can't think of anything, like, any words that truly sound good. So I was thinking about making it like a super self-hatred song that's, like, super vulgar and crude, and then never sing it to anybody. because then they would like want to get me institutionalized. But that's okay. That was quiet. But yeah, I kind of like some of the dissonance in it. Because, like, a lot of, like, the dissonance kind of reminds me of, like, how uncomfortable it is, like, to exist. But, like, when you put it all together, like, even though it's such an uncomfortable and in some ways ugly thing, there's also beauty to it. But obviously, like, I don't want to see any of that, because how am I supposed to fucking kill myself when I'm thinking about how good life is? The beauty of life. No, not worth it. But, you know, I would never hurt or kill myself because that shit hurts. I'm scared of scraping my knee. I'm scared of getting a shot. Like, you think I'm gonna hurt myself? So it's really funny that way. I went from, oh, people, I'm so mean. My life is not going that well right now, to, I want to fucking kill myself. So I'm sorry about that sudden shift, but yeah. No, most of my life, even though I feel like I shouldn't be, I have no good reason to be, like, ever since, like, probably 3rd or 4th grade, closer to 4th grade, I've just been fucking suicidal off and on that entire time. Like, I've probably never gone more than a few months not being suicidal ever since, like, 4th grade or something, you know, since I started puberty. Or shortly after starting, I don't know. But yeah, I fucking hate myself. And obviously the bad greatly, like, the bad of me immensely outweighs the good of me. And I just wish that fact would allow me to, you know, get the courage to just make the world a better place. But that's okay. That's fine. Because all I'm ever gonna do is attract the wrong kind of people. And I'm never gonna find fulfillment, and that's okay. Because there's a lot of people that have it worse. And, you know, I don't need to waste anybody's time trying to get help when I'm not gonna let it help me, you know? Because part of me doesn't give a shit about getting better, because I know that it takes effort. And now that I'm not in a committed relationship, there's no reason to get better, you know? I think that's honestly part of the reason that I wanted to get out of my relationship, is because working at being a better person, better to myself, was getting tiring. And I didn't, because I was not really doing it for myself, obviously. I was getting better mental health so I could treat the people around me better, treat my, partner better. And I wasn't going to say that to him, but, it's fine. But yeah, now that I'm not in a relationship, I am free to hate myself as much as I like, and that's very freeing. But along with that, I also got to keep it to myself more. Unless I'm screaming into the void. It's really a shame that there's my mom and stuff subscribed to my YouTube, because then she could easily go, oh yeah, let me see what my daughter posted, and then. So this is probably gonna have to be unlisted. And then I've got people that quite a few people that just need to unsubscribe from me if they care about me, because I don't know, I'm thinking about just uploading a bunch of shit like this. Screaming into the void, if you will. Maybe I'll have to make a separate channel so I can, have nobody ever hear about it. Maybe I will do that. Because I don't know if it's a good idea to put this on my main YouTube channel. Because then people that care about me will find it, and then they'll try and help me. Or think I'm trying to get attention when I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to burden someone that doesn't exist. Because if I'm talking to someone that doesn't exist, then they can't interrupt me or misinterpret the things I say and then spin it around on me. But yeah. I'm glad I don't have to go to class till 2:30. That's gonna be nice. But I do have to talk to my psychiatrist at 12:30. So, but it's okay. I don't have to worry about getting to bed at a good hour. But I should take my birth control.